Kate here for Inside DFW. I'm your host, Jenny Anchondo. Today on the show, do you recognize this Fort Worth ER doc? He's a viral sensation and might greet you if you end up in the emergency room. And the crazy shake has landed in Dallas, the over-the-top shakes that are all over the internet. Plus, kids as young as 5 learning to code? It is happening here in the Metroplex. But first, our favorite TikTok doc. He is not your average ER doctor. Dr. J. Max Slaughter, yes, I said Slaughter, slays the day in the emergency room, but also has a side hustle with his hundreds of thousands of followers on social media. If you've not seen him, sometimes the posts are really educational. Sometimes it's like this hospital humor. People love it. Good to see you.
Hey.
Welcome in person.
Good to be here. Slays the day. I like how you did that.
You can use that. Like, you're welcome to start using that as Dr. Slaughter slays the day in the ER.
That's how I'm going to introduce myself to patients. I'm Dr. Slaughter. I'm here to slay the day.
How disturbed are they when they show up and your name's Dr. Slaughter?
I mean, honestly, it's great because it's an icebreaker. People come in, they're terrified. There's a reason why they came to the emergency room. They think they're having an emergency, and then they find out that their doctor is Dr. Slaughter, and it just takes it there. It's just so ridiculous. They can't help but laugh.
What does your employer think of all of this, of your social media efforts and stuff?
I was terrified for, you know, the hospitals and the staffing organizations to find out what I was doing, because I was afraid I was going to get canceled. Because when I was in med school, they were like, don't even have a Facebook profile.
I was worried for you.
And then here I am just talking about all the ins and outs of being a doctor and the crazy experiences you have. And there are big restrictions on what we can talk about with HIPAA and stuff like that. You never want to talk about patient information. But, you know, the things that we go through, the traumas that we experienced in medical school, just the lack of sleep, all of the debt that we take on. There's so much that is rolled into this crazy decision that I made to go down this path to becoming a doctor, and I can't help but share it.
Let's talk about what's coming up.
So it already happened. It just happened.
Okay.
So basically, we brought together medical influencers with a cumulative following of greater than 13 million. We all met up in Chicago at this wonderful estate of this celebrity chef, Fabio Viviani. And really what we did was we brought together the influencers, we brought together leadership from Team Health, one of the biggest national staffing organizations. We brought together the president of the American Medical Association, a psychiatrist who specializes in burnout, and we really dug into the modifiable factors that lead to this.
Raise your hand if you feel burned out sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Was there one big takeaway or solution?
Well, so one of the big kind of actionable items that we can address in the world of healthcare, at least, is the fact that there's a stigma that doctors and nurses and nurse practitioners and PAs, none of us feel like we can go out and seek treatment. You
have been using your platform for good in so many different ways. Like I mentioned, just in little ways, like educating the rest of us, where we're learning little tidbits, or maybe even feeling more comfortable if we do end up in the ER. We'd say, oh, you know, Dr. Slaughter kind of showed me around here. I kind of know what to expect if, you know, something happens. And then you've also been using it to sort of crowdsource for one of your dear friends who is having a cancer struggle and her family. Talk about those efforts, because the outreach from your community has been remarkable.
It's been insane. So basically, some of my favorite humans in the world came to me and let me know that not only has their cancer spread, but they're to the point where they're shifting to palliative care, which is, again, they know they can't cure it. So at this point, it's about making them comfortable. And they said they have one final wish and they need help with it. And they wanted to bring world-class musicians, worldwide known musicians, to their home to perform for them, their family, their closest friends, and to ultimately help raise money for all these wonderful nonprofits that also support kind of music outreach programs. And this list was stacked. I mean, it's Ben Folds and Lauren Daigle and Vienna Tang, and in a band that wasn't even a band anymore. This band, Porter Davis.
The band got back together.
The band got back together because so many people, they saw this video that I put out into the world because I felt helpless. Because I felt like I was going to fail my friends, that I was not going to be able to help them in any way with like the most important wish that they've ever asked me for. And I think that helplessness came across, and also just the knowledge that the general public could truly do something to really deeply impact this person's life.
If you're not already following him, Dr. Slaughter, but you have to look up Dr. J Mac. Dr. J Mac is his digital platform. You can find him on every form of social media, and of course, we will put it on our website, cw33.com.